So hi, how are you?
Sophia is still sleeping, so yeah, good.
Okay, that's good. So tell me, how is she doing? How is everything after these years that we haven't seen her?
Yeah, as I said to you on the message, that once we've done it in May in 2019, so before the world shut down, and then we came back to Australia, and then after that we've done a intensive therapies for 5 months, 5.5 months in Hungary, and what people straight away noted on her was the look, that pretty much that one, how she was looking to people's eyes. That was pretty much straight away after she got up from her sleeping, that they noticed that actually now she's looking into your eyes, and then recognizing you, that who you are, and her look is clear, not that blurry, looking into the distance, and kind of seeing you but not seeing you. And then
And
the eye
was focus in the eye contact.
yeah. The eye contact was really good. So when you talked to her, she looked into your eyes, and then she really recognized you, and then she could put a meaning to the face as well, so she know exactly who you are. And then when you talk to her, she looked at you, not like just looking through to you. So that was pretty much straight away. And then her cognition was a big step as well. Like in the therapy, she used to be cracking the therapy. She didn't want it to cooperating with the therapist. She didn't want to follow really what was required. Her attention was very short span, and then after that she was really doing really well on the therapy. So she took everything in, she listened for the instructions, not all of the.
Can you give me an example? Can you give me an example of these instructions that she might follow after therapy?
We've done this therapy called TheraSuit, which is an intense therapy in Hungary. It goes over 2 weeks, so they have 2 hours physio in that suit, which called TheraSuit, and then 1 hour with the hand therapy, and they do different exercising, balance, coordination. And because of that suit is on them, it's harder to bend the knees, harder to step, because it's resisting. Yeah, it's resisting against your muscle. Okay. And then previously she had tantrums that she didn't want it to do it, but now I don't say every part she liked it, but she followed the instructions. So the treadmill, she was not crying. She just were doing the treadmill in the TheraSuit, which is a much harder to do that in the TheraSuit than without it. And she was doing it longer and longer. And also with the hand one, she avoided her left hand, so she didn't want it to use the left hand. And then she was very picky with different textures. She didn't like when it was sticky or gluey, or didn't like to grip a pencil. Like everything, like it came to the hand, it was very inconvenient for her to hold and touch. Okay. And she just wanted to chew her hand all the time. And then pretty much that started to being done. So it's like she was always in this locked position. Yes. And then it wanted to take her hand. Pardon?
It was really tight. I remember that.
Yeah. And then if you wanted to take away the hands, she was like really locked it in. So you had to drag it out and to open it. Now you just say, Sophia, can you give your hand? And then she gives your hand. She gives her hand. And then she can open up her arm. And when I dressed her, that I said, okay, let's take this t-shirt off. She just lift her arms right up like that. And then getting ready to take the t-shirt off. So beforehand, you had to drag it off from her, drag it down on her, and things like that. It's like more natural and automatic to do that with her. And then she self-feeds her, so it doesn't matter what texture of food I give her. It doesn't matter if it's like a bit gluey or sticky or watery. She eats the watermelon by hand. She eats the raspberry, which is very fine and very easy to squash. Beforehand, she couldn't feel it, so everything was squashed, and then it's a lot of the food was going on the floor. Now it's hardly anything on the floor. It's going into her mouth. And this lock position, she still has this hand motion that she needs to put the hand in the mouth, but it's not that immense chewing that she had. It's like just kind of winding back. It's less and less and less. And then in the swimming class, pardon?
Sorry, just for the people that is maybe see this video, if I share it for them. Sophia Mya, she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, but she has some stuff of autism, isn't it?
Yeah, she has got autistic traits. That's what they said. Yeah,
and with this part of the she was really tight in the upper area of her body, but in the lower one, how is she doing? How is she working with her legs?
With her legs, she was tight as well in the lower limb, from knee down to her knee. So she was doing time to time tippy toes because of the muscle was very tight in her calf. And now she's putting the full foot down on the floor. So we don't do tippy toes anymore. She walks, she's mobile, so she walks around the house. She can step onto the curb without holding on anything. She does the stairs, so she can go up the stairs without any help by herself. And right. Coming down, a few steps she can do and come down. So beforehand she couldn't do the stairs, so nor going up, but moreover she couldn't come down because when she saw the depth of the staircase, then her whole body just frozen up, and then like a brake how it was working, and you had to drag her down to come down. Now she just gives her hand to you. And it's basically for her just a security type of things, that knowing that she's holding my hand, but I don't do anything. So I don't put wax on it or things like that. It's just for her knowing that I'm there. And then she walks down very naturally from the staircase. So she can sit in the car by herself. She comes out from the car by herself, which previously you had to lift her and put her in, and you had to lift her and take her out from the car. And we pretty much physically we do everything that what a normal her age girl would do. We go to parks. She goes on now onto the slides. She didn't like the slides because of, again, the depth, that it was too high, and then she looked down and she didn't want it to go down. Now she can go down easily. Still the swing is one of her favorites, so she likes the swings, but now she holds her body straight when she's sitting in the swing, not like kind of, you know, when you put her in the swing and expect that it has got a back seat and then she just sits in there like in a armchair type of thing, but not supporting herself. So she's supporting her body, so her core body strength has increased. And then same thing with the toileting. I don't need to hold her. She can hold herself up on the toilet. That her core body strength has increased. So in a sense, we're still doing physios in Australia, but it's not like kind of an every week basis that it used to be. We just do time to time an intensive therapy to increase her strength, but we don't rely on the physiotherapies.
Okay, but sounds really good. There are long steps. I think she really make a change and had a lot of gains in her. So I'm really happy to hear that she is doing really good. I remember all these details that you gave us about her. What is your opinion about this stem cell therapy now after you did it?
I would do it again. We planned it to do in 2020, and I remember when I was looking at the dates and then how I'm going to correlating with the family.
Yeah,
and
it was crazy for us.
Yeah, with the intensive therapies as well in Hungary when the world just shut down. And I'm planning to do it again. I think it was very beneficial for her, and it was definitely the first big step for her to basically achieve that results what we achieved today.
Yes, I think it was a really huge steps, and we will be really happy to receive you again and try to give you the best of us. We really want to help Sophia again. So yes, let me know whenever you are ready to come again.
Yeah,
we'll do everything to prepare everything for you as the last time. Do you recommend this therapy for other parents, or what do you say to those parents that are thinking about these therapies?
Yeah, I definitely would recommend. I've seen better results and outcome from her therapies than before we have done the stem cell. The therapies were working and gave her some improvements, but the improvements were very little and very slow. So you were doing like every day some kind of therapy, your timeline scheduled up with that, but to compare to the outcome and the gain was very little. And then when we've done the stem cell, that was a big step up in any of her therapies. That includes the physio, the OT, her listening skills, her cognition, the swimming. The swim teacher was really amazed with.
Yeah, you were telling me a message that she now swims.
Yeah, now she's swimming without the floaties. So before stem cell, and I'm happy to provide pictures and videos. In her swim class, it was more like a play-based swim class. When the swim teacher light her on the water, her legs were sticking out very stiff. She was scared of everything. Her hands were locked in like that. She hardly could open her hands. After stem cells, she started to swim with floaties. First with 2 floaties, having 1 in the back and having 2 in the arm that basically protected her not to sink in the water. And then after that, we took away 1 from the arm and have it on the back. And then we swapped. Then we took the back out and then had the floaties on her hands. And then she was able to pedaling a lot harder with her legs, so keeping her head above the water. And now she's swimming without the floaties. So she loves the water and she's very independent in the water.
Great, that sounds really nice. It's like really make her independent in a lot of ways and more confident to do the exercises and the things that she might now love. So I'm really happy to hear that and to see that this changes. I will be happy to see those pictures and videos of her changes. So thank you for sharing this to us. So anything else that you want to add for this follow-up?
Not really. Like for us, for her, definitely was beneficial, the stem cell, and for us as a parent as well, because we can do a lot more with her, like as a family. She's got an elder sister who is now 13 and has got some requirements to go to places and things like that, and we can do that. So she's so she's So Sophia became very adoptive. So we can do anything with her that what you can do with a normal 9-year-old girl. You on her movement, you can see still like a bit jerkiness, and that's why we are thinking of going back to another round. And then on the next one, I would like to have like more words coming through. But yeah, physically and cognitive wise, she improved greatly. So we don't have any equipment or any adjustments around the house that to be able to accommodate Sophia. So our house, it's a normal double-story home as anybody else can build. So there is no disability adjustments inside or in the car that would accommodate Sophia. So for us it was great, and it's worthwhile to try. And then definitely we would like to have another round of stem cell, and hoping now this time the speech will be like her body will adjust to the speech. She's definitely ready now to talk, and then she is interested in, as I said, cognitively. She understands everything. So and she communicates to us with her face motion. So I'm not sure you remember, her face was quite just as a usual face. She didn't show much emotions or anything. She was communicating to us only with crying or screaming. Now she's got a very, very good face motion. So if somebody knowing her really much can understand that what she thinks, how she feels, everything is written on her face and her eyes. And so I hope that with the next one, that will be the improvement. I understand the speech is the highest level of function in terms of the child development. So you have to correct first the basics, which has been done with the first round. So I'm just looking into what the next round will offer.
Yes, hopefully that is going to be the round for the speaking or for the communication skills. So yes, thank you again for your time. And see you soon. I hope so. It's going to be really soon here in Mexico. Yeah. And to see Sophia will be wonderful. So please share me these pictures and videos.
I'm happy to share all of those. And if you like her therapist, like especially the swim therapist, she saw Sophia's improvement. She's swimming, teaching her since 2000 and around March 2019. So she saw her before stem cell, and she saw her straight after stem cell. So she can, if you want, she can write her opinion, what she was seeing Sophia to what improvement she has seen on her, because she's always commenting, the big change was really that point when we came back from Mexico and came back to the pool, that her body just moved much freer and much easier than before.
Yes, that will be wonderful. If she can also share her opinion, will be great. Yeah, please ask for it.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I do that.
Okay, my greetings to you and to Sophia. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Yeah. Yeah,
definitely.
Okay. Have a good day.
Same to you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.